For those of you who have not had the pleasure of taking one of my classes before, I am Dr. Noodleman, and you are sitting in my psychology seminar. I will not bother you with syllabi or long instructions. I assume that you are all intelligent enough to record what you need to know. For those of you who have not had the leisure of taking one of my classes before, I am Dr. Bernard Noodleman, and you are sitting in my semi-introductory psychology class. Given the small turnout, I've decided to structure this introductory course a bit differently. You, what is your name and major?
My name is Stacey Weathercock. I'm a biology major.
And what, pray tell, is a biologist doing in my psychology class?
Well, honestly, I needed an elective space filled, so this one was open and available, so I took it.
How uninspired. I suppose the rest of you are here for similar reasons? Coincidentally, I have assumed that this would be the case and have prepared a class as such. It is my belief that none of us want to be here, so I offer you a proposition. Participate in a week-long psychological experiment and you will be done with this class in said week. Or you may spend the next 2 months copying notes and taking increasingly difficult tests. And now you vote. Those participating in my experiment? Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now this semester our focus shall be on exploring the deeper nature of man. Why do we choose some actions while foregoing others? What is it that makes us, most individuals, further the tenets of society in a civilized setting? And what circumstances could lead to individuals violating our tenacious social contract? We shall ask these and many other questions throughout the semester, but tonight we will investigate what happens to the individual's psyche when faced with extraordinary circumstances.
So where the hell's Dr. Noodleman at?
He's not here.
Yeah, basically he's not coming. He said that he had some sort of family emergency and just dipped out, so he said he'd be back in the morning.
It's bullshit, man. We drove 6 hours to the middle of God knows where. Fucking have to just do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, well, he said if we want to keep our A's, then we need to be here in the morning.
Oh, bullshit! Like, he has all the supplies, and unless they're under a frickin' rock somewhere, I don't see how we're supposed to stay out here.
Well, apparently you're forgetting about most of human history, where we lived in caves and didn't have fancy tents or cots.
Is there a particular reason you need to be an asshole?
You know, there's no reason for us to be bitchy. Instead, we should come up with a good idea and figure out what everybody's name is.
I'm Sid.
Nancy.
I'm Stacey.
Job.
I'm Anna.
Name's Dan Dinklage. You can call me Dink.
Well, now that that's taken care of, anybody have a good idea?
That is a good point. We don't have any sleeping bags, and sleeping on the ground is one thing, but there's no food, there's no water, and who the hell knows if there's even a stream or anything nearby.
Well, I have drinks and shit in my car from the gas station, and I need this A, so I'm staying.
I've got some water too.
Yeah, shit.
I got
some shit too,
I got some
yes.
grass in the car.
Glad at least one of us came prepared.
So how much longer do you have?
I graduated in a year if I'm lucky. Only problem is about that town is fucking shenanigans.
That's where I know you from. I'm up there all the time. You know Bob and Ted and them?
Those are the guys playing darts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're up there all the time with that one dude. Isn't he your boyfriend?
The blonde guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not my boyfriend.
So you don't have a boyfriend?
After about an hour of driving around with this bag of shit in our car, we finally found the frat house we were looking for. So we doused that shit in lighter fluid, sat back, and watched that shit go up. It was epic.
So, you seriously just told us a story of how you and your friends got drunk, drove around with a bag of shit, got lost, Gave this burning bag of shit to some frat guys. Watched them step it out.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound as good, but yeah.
Works for me, man.
To our cars.
Shit. By now you've most likely noticed the damage done to your cars.
Unless you were much duller than I originally thought. Rest assured, this will be more than sufficient to keep you all from driving away from this place. Now here is the predicament, or as I like to say, experiment, that you find yourselves in. Your cars are destroyed, as well as any GPS, cell phones, etc. you may have had. I have your few supplies, though my generous nature prompted me to leave the beer. And I left you with the following items. 1 first aid kit, 2 large tops, a few lengths of rope, and a week's worth of food and water. Your task is to survive. Do not expect to simply walk out of this trial. You are a very long way from help in any direction. You are stuck. Remember, this is an experiment, so please act as authentically as possible. Good luck to you all, and perhaps I will see you in 2 months.
2 months?
No one knows exactly how our victims came to be lost in the wild. The police never found cars or any real leads or their business out there. The fact remains that the people came to be stranded, and the evidence suggests that the nastier side of human nature began to emerge. Police estimate that the group had been traveling around for about 2 weeks when things began to de-evolve.
Fuck! I think I broke it.
Well, shit. What do we do now? Can you walk?
I don't know. My leg's broken in fucking half, so I think no.
We can make a splint.
Fuck it. We've already gone far enough. Let's make camp.
So, how you doing?
Fucking hurts. I lived though. Dying of thirst.
We've already gone through our rations for the day.
Figures. You know, everybody's gone in the woods anyways. They wouldn't notice if a little water was missing.
I suppose, but I can't do this every time you bat your eyelashes at me.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Everyone get over here now!
Dude, it's just a little water. I was getting it for Nancy.
You know, right. Well, we're all thirsty, but none of us are getting extra water.
Dude, she broke her fucking leg, man.
Just because she's a clumsy bitch doesn't entitle her to more rations.
Hey, so what are we going to do about this then?
He's a fucking traitor. He was the one spouting off all that let's stick together crap, and now he's the one stealing.
It's just a little water for a hurt girl. It's not that big of a deal, is it?
It's just the first step down a slippery slope. We can't trust him. Just think. In about 1 week, that one little cup of water is gonna look a lot more important. By taking that shit, he's driving a nail in your fucking coffin, dude.
So what, again? What the fuck do you want to do about it?
He's a traitor, and he deserves to die.
Dude, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It's a cup of water.
Couldn't we just leave him behind or something? I mean, we're talking about killing somebody here. Murdering.
Look, what's to stop him from just following us and stealing all our shit? I'll say this again, we can't trust him.
We barely even